The fuck's up, everybody? It's Copes here, and here's my brother, Morty. Let's get straight into this video. Okay, let's take a look. Is that me? Leave your comments down below telling me, is that me? Am I in this game already? Please, Pocket Mortys, if you're watching this, add me to the game, please. That'd be amazing. Fuck that. We are going to review Wasteland Morty. He is one of the new Mortys, so let's try him out against a Scissors type. He is a Scissors type as well, so really he shouldn't be too powerful. I've gotten some good comments on this Morty, and there are a few other new Mortys that I will be doing videos on. But right now it seems it's going to be about 3 hits against Paper type, or Scissors type, and then probably 2 hits against Paper type. That's what I'm assuming. Let's use this Spear attack and see what it does. Does it regen any health for us? I'm going to look at his stats and we'll see how powerful each of his attacks are, and then we can look at his bio or his about, whatever it's called, and we'll read that as well. So let's go to Wasteland Morty. So he has Bone Extract at 106 power, which is alright, I guess. Mind Rage at 80 power. Spear. Morty uses his thorns to hit the enemy with the chance of paralyzing them. Alright, so he has a chance of paralyzing them, and that attack seemed to be decently strong. We'll try it out again. And then he has a debuff, and it's a defense debuff with strong power. So 303 HP. That definitely seems to be pretty powerful. Compared to these other Mortys we have, it's definitely a lot more powerful. And I think even compared to like the One True Morty, it might be even more than that. And the One True Morty is one of the best Mortys in the game. So let's go to his about and read that. His characteristics are awaited and witnessed. I don't really know what that means. Can somebody please explain that to me? This Morty lives in the desert and sprays himself with white enamel? Enamel? How do you say that? Enamel? Enamel? Animal paint every morning to keep the sun off his bald head. He enjoys the attention of other people. Alright, so let's go use this guy. Really, his attacks are decent. 106 power is pretty good. I would say that's about average. And then this 80 power really isn't that great. And they both are Scissor type attacks, which means they won't be very effective against Rock or Scissors type, but they'll be very effective against Paper type. So let's go around. Oh, here, perfect. We're going to try to find a Paper type, and we ran into one right away. Let's try out his attack. This guy, I love the look of this guy. Have you guys seen season 3, episode 2 of Rick and Morty? If you have, leave your comments down below. Honestly, I hated Mad Max Fury Road. I thought it was a very boring movie. But the way they did it in Rick and Morty, I thought it was exceptional, guys. I thought it was really amazing, honestly. Because I feel like that concept for a movie, they kind of dragged it out a little bit too long. But in Rick and Morty, it was about 20 minutes. And that was the perfect amount of time. Let's give this guy the peace sign. And let's continue on. Let's try to find a Rock type and see if he's anywhere near effective. This is another Paper type. So we're going to try out this Spear attack because I wanted to. And it has a chance of paralyzing the enemy Morty. I think it's about 50% chance for each time. It doesn't say what percent chance it is. So if it says it's has a chance of paralyzing them, I'm pretty sure that means there's a 50% chance of paralyzing them. So let's use this Mind Rage attack and take this guy out. He didn't do any damage to us, which is really awesome. But for almost every Morty, it's going to be 2 attacks against Paper types, and then against all the other Mortys, Cronenberg, Morty, Morticia, it might be maybe 4 or 5 attacks, but every other Morty besides them, besides the very powerful Mortys, it's going to be probably 3 hits, I would say. So let's try it out against this V-neck Morty and see if I'm correct. We're going to try this guy out against a trainer and see how effective he is. I would say he could possibly be effective against Paper types, but we're going to try him out against a couple different trainers. I know there's people online who want to battle, so we will definitely battle some people. And if you are ever battling me during a video, please leave a comment down below because I definitely read the comments and I'd love to see. Alright, so I don't know. He's alright, I guess. We have 2 Wasteland Mortys, but let's go heal up and then we will come back out. We will try to fight 1 Rock type. I just want to see how powerful it is against a Rock type. I would just say use this guy against Paper types only, and then try to avoid using him against either Scissors or Rock types. It's not really worth it. I mean, you can use him if you want, but it's just going to be a little bit less effective. If you switch out to a different Morty, like a rock type or a paper type, it would be more effective against either a scissors or a rock type. So that's my suggestion. Here we go. This guy is Morticia. Is he going to battle us? Yes, he does. Let's see how effective Wasteland Morty is against Morticia. She has 293 HP. So we actually have more HP than her, but she is 12 levels less. The one effective part of having a non-element Morty, which is Cronenberg Morty, the regular Morty, and the Morticia, you won't have to worry about facing anyone. Everyone you face does the same amount of damage, as long as they're a similar level. I guess the more powerful Mortys will do more damage, but let's say you have the same level and same power between a rock, paper, and scissors type, they will all do the same damage against a Morticia Cronenberg Morty or the regular Morty. So right now, it's decently effective. She hasn't done any damage to us, but most likely she's going to hit us. Okay, she uses an attack buff, but once she hits us, she might take us out with 1 or 2 hits. So let's see if we can take her out before then. He might keep using serums, but we'll see. So let's see. Okay, she did use a lot of attack buffs, but still she did a very large amount of damage. She almost killed us with 1 hit. I was assuming she was going to kill us with 1 hit. So honestly, I'm more impressed by this Morty than I thought I was going to be. People were saying this is one of the best Mortys out of the 3, and I haven't reviewed the other 2, but maybe I'll make a video reviewing all 3 of them and telling you my opinion on them. But right now, I would say this Morty is pretty good, and you possibly could use them in a battle against trainers. I mean, you can definitely use any Morty against any wild Mortys, but in trainer battles, you want to bring your best Mortys, and you could bring this one. He's alright, but of course, when they use the fucking attack buffs, it's going to be difficult to beat anyone, especially when they're using attack buffs and serums. So I will be back once I'm battling someone else. Here's a Greaser Morty. We wanted to battle one rock type, and this will be it. Let's see how effective this Wasteland Morty is against a Greaser Morty. I really doubt this guy is going to do any sort of damage. Okay, so right there, he did about, 72 damage. So with 2 more hits, he should take out this Greaser Morty. That's what I expected. The one bad thing or downside about this, if you were to face a scissors type, you wouldn't take as much damage, but this Greaser Morty will do a lot more damage than a scissors type would. Right there, he did about 100 damage. I remember facing a scissors type who did about 50 damage. So I would suggest not using a Wasteland Morty against any type of rock type, especially against trainers. If you're battling, let's say, a Turbulent Juice Morty, a Turbulent Juice Morty might take you out with 1 hit. So I would suggest staying away from battling with Wasteland Morty against any sort of rock type. We're about to battle this Wild Mascot Morty. Holy shit. We have a huge level advantage against this guy. I want to see if it's 1 hit. If it's not 1 hit, I will be disappointed. Okay, it's going to be 2 hits, but against a trainer, that's very effective. Granted, this guy is way lower level than me. I think this guy is level 42, this player level, and he has a level 57 Wild Mascot Morty. So, really, it's not easy to give you a full review of this Morty until I battle another trainer, which I will be doing soon. But let's try it out against the Sleepy Morty. He is a bit higher level than that Wild Mascot Morty. We will try to find someone who's level 50 and battle them, because at this point, it's not very fair. I have a 20 or a 31 level advantage against this Morty, which is just absurd. Let's try the Spear Attack and see if it's more effective. It is more effective against rock types. I would say use this Spear Attack against anyone other than a paper type. You can paralyze a paper type, but this Spear Attack will be more effective against rock and scissors types, because when you're using a scissor type attack on a rock type, that rock type is going to absorb that attack and not really take as much damage as if you were to use this Spear Attack. So let's try to take out this Robot Morty. And there we go. 3 Mortys down with 1 Wasteland Morty. This battle really isn't that fair. So I'm going to just go into another battle. I will be back in a second, guys. This will be our last battle of today. My main thoughts about this Morty, he is definitely effective against paper types. And if they're very low level, of course he's going to be more effective. But this Spear Attack is very powerful against rock and scissors types. Honestly, I would suggest using this Morty. If you don't have any other better Mortys, or you just want to use this new Morty, definitely put him on your team. And I'm not going to lie to you guys, sometimes I won't tell you to use certain Mortys just because they're garbage. Like, I thought Girl Morty was garbage, Lawyer Morty was garbage, Judge Morty was alright. This is one of the new Mortys that I'm very impressed with. So definitely go try this guy out. Go try to find him. Look at that damage he did. With 2 hits, he took out a Morty. And Mortys are pretty powerful. Let's see what he does against this Morticia. We're going to use this spear attack. Hopefully we paralyze her. That'd be awesome. There we go. Yes, I'm actually hyped because this Morty is very good. He isn't the best at taking damage, but he does give out a lot of damage, and he will damage a lot of the Mortys you come across very severely. So let's take out our other Wasteland Morty, take out this Morticia, and we're going to start getting a little bit more XP for these Wasteland Mortys. I would suggest going out and finding this guy. You can find him in campaign, and you can find him in the first dimension of multiplayer. So make sure you guys know that. I think I'll leave that in the description. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. There will be reviews on every other Morty out very soon. Stay tuned for that, guys. Stop by my streams always. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.